Ooh. Hey, good morning. How are you? It's Tango Oscar Mike. I'm out here in the driveway. I'm supposed to be running a Simplex drill here very shortly with for the local ARES group for my club for Washington County. So it's pretty cold out. I think it's in the 20s, low 20s. And I have my Elk Antenna here on my mast. I kind of had to fudge this connection. It comes with a very large connection. I had to wrap some tape on here to get it to stay fairly solid. I got to put some coax on there and get this up in the air. I've got my Yaesu radio, a 12 amp hour battery. We'll see how things go. It's almost 10 o'clock. This is supposed to go till noon, but I'm gonna get set up and try to do this. So I need a piece of coax out of my box. Piece of Velcro. Just to support the coax. Get my gloves back on. Let's get this puppy up. Hey, chilly. Sorry if I got my face in the thick camera here. Let me move the camera a little bit, get my laptop set up. This is leaning really far. I need to put a bungee on this to straighten it up. See if I can't pull this over this way a bit. So let me put a bungee on there. Just hook this way over here somewhere. Just to keep it from going over. I'm on low power. Let's see if I can hit the repeater system. This is November 3, Whiskey Sierra, standby for the Simplex net call-up. Sweet. Let's get a net log going in N3FJP.
Good morning. The time is 10 a.m. The outside temperature is 73 degrees.
Need a mouse, so I don't have to take my glove off, but I just want to put in a name here. Good morning, this is N3WS calling the Washington and Greene County Simplex test, ARES Simplex test. This is November 3, Whiskey Sierra, calling the Washington and Greene County ARES Simplex test. If you'd like to check in, please call November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra. Please check in Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu, Mark from Nottingham Township.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu, got you in the log. Thanks for checking in, Mark. Any other check-ins for the Washington and Greene County ARES Simplex test? Please call Net Control. Station calling, no copy, unable to copy, too much static.
There's Alpha Bravo 1 Alpha, NY9H checking in down.
Okay, we picked up Alpha Bravo 1 Alpha and New York 9 Hotel. What we'll do is we'll take check-ins until about 10:30, and then we'll start asking people to make Simplex contacts. Any other check-ins for the Washington and Greene County ARES Simplex test? Good morning, this is WA3COM with November 3 Whiskey Sierra Tom at the mic. This is the Washington and Greene County ARES Simplex test. We will be taking check-ins, and then around 10:30 we will switch over to Simplex and try to make as many Simplex contacts as we can during that time. Are there any other check-ins? Please call Net Control. It is cold out here. Woo! I only have 3 check-ins now, which I kind of expect on Saturday morning with these types of tests. Hopefully I'll be able to make contact with other counties. I'm really looking forward to using the Elk Antenna here. During other drills, I really haven't been able to make that many contacts. Using a roll-up J-pole, using my attic antenna for 2 meters. I never really had a lot of success, so I am looking forward to seeing how many contacts I can make. I had to go get some other gloves that are a little bit more windproof. These gloves are warm, but they're not windproof, and usually I have an outer layer on them, a pair of mittens, but my hands were starting to freeze. So it's very windy this morning as well. Augie's running around trying to stay warm. I'm gonna have to put him in before too long. I don't want him staying out here too long. He's basically doing laps around the yard to stay warm. I'm making an announcement.
This is the K3BSD repeater system.
I'm making an announcement every few minutes. I've got my 12 amp hour battery here. I don't think it'll freeze in the 2 hours that I'm supposed to be out here. I'm not too worried about it.
N3WS, KC3STZ with a question.
KC3STZ, go ahead with your question.
Can you confirm the frequency for the Simplex? I just want to make sure I got it ready to go.
Roger, we'll be using 147.54 for here in Washington County, but we also want to try to contact the other counties around us. The map that was provided has the frequencies for those counties, so we do want to try to reach out to those counties if it's possible.
Roger, thank you. I just noticed that our county frequency was a bit off, and I just wondered if the rest were accurate. Thank you. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, there was an old map that was circulating around that had Washington and Fayette counties reversed. Those are the only 2 that were affected on the old map. But the colored map that's on the WA3COM website under the MCOM tab is the correct map. This is WA3COM Net Control for the Washington and Greene County ARES Simplex test. We'll be switching over to Simplex around 10:30 and making as many contacts as we can. I'll go over what my plan is. I am actually outside operating from the tailgate of my truck. I have my push-up mast on my trailer hitch, and on top of that I have the Elk Antenna, which is a log periodic, kind of like a Yagi but a little different. And I'm using the strong arm rotation method, meaning I'm twisting the mast with my hand, and that's what I plan on trying to use. Other times I've used a roll-up J-pole out here, and I haven't had that much luck, so I'm hoping that I have a little bit better success this year. It is pretty cold though, I'll tell you that. This is November 3 Whiskey Sierra, operating as WA3COM Net Control for the Washington and ARES Simplex test. Actually, can I put the radio up here? Might be easier if I put the radio up here so I can see it a little better. There we go. KB3 VSP, this is November 3 Whiskey Sierra.
N3WS, I've got you very late, but I've got a coffee on you.
QSL, I'm out in the driveway with a Elk Antenna on a portable mast.
Okay, fine business. Anybody else here while we're here? This is W3KWH, W3 Kilo Whiskey Hotel for the Simplex test. Call out. W3KWH, W3KWH, KB3 VSP, KB3 simplex test. Does anybody copy? W3KWH.
W3KWH, this is November 3, Whiskey Sierra, Washington County.
Morning, N3WS, W3KWH. Can I have your name, please?
The name here is Tom, Tango Oscar Mike.
Okay, Tom, we got you. I didn't look at the meter there, but probably about an S4, S5 here at the club here in the Collier Township.
QSL, I'm out here in Cross Creek Township running a Elk Antenna on a portable mast out in my driveway.
Okay, you dropped out there for a minute. Probably the wind blew the antenna or something, but we copied you there, so thanks for checking in. This is W3KWH.
Alpha Bravo 1 Alpha, this is November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
November 3, Whiskey Sierra, you got a copy on Alpha Bravo 1 Alpha.
Okay, Mike, thanks for the contact. Glad I could reach you.
Back at you, Tom, back at you. I'm up here to take game land, 297, so you're going on a motor log for a simplex QSL.
QSL, sounds good, thanks. New York 9 Hotel, New York 9 Hotel, N3WS.
You got traffic for me?
New York 9 Hotel, good to hear you.
Yeah, you're loud and clear, full scale and all that, and Y9H.
Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu, how copy?
Roger, Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu. Do you have a copy?
Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu, this is November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
Roger, November 3, Whiskey Sierra. Do you have a copy on Kilo Charlie 3, Sierra Tango Zulu?
Roger, 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 you're loud and clear.
Thank you very much. Got you, Mike. KC3SCZNY9H.
K3EOC, this is November 3, Whiskey Sierra.
N3WS Tom, this is Bob NU3Q, the Mike at the Allegheny County EOC. How do we sound?
You're full quieting here. I'm actually outside with a Elk Antenna up on a mast.
You're full quad here in the Mid Township as well, Tom.
QSL, thanks for the contact.
Yes, thanks for contact. See you guys at the Christmas party.
Roger, Roger, 73. I had to put Augie in, he's a little cold. I think my battery's about to go dead. Here, let's show you here. The Elk Antenna is up there. It's doing pretty good. The wind is blowing the mast a little bit, but it's actually doing pretty good. I've definitely made way more contacts than I had any other time using a roll-up dipole, roll-up J-pole, or any other 2-meter antennas I've ever tried. So I'm actually really happy. It just shows you how well these things, a directional antenna does work. Even within contacts within my own county that I've never been able to get before, I'm able to reach them. I'm using, I think I'm running 25 watts. I don't remember the setting on the radio. I know it's 5, I think it's 5, 10, 25, and then 45 or 50. I can't remember. But I'm running on the medium 1 setting, which I think is 25. But and I think that's all the antenna's rated for. I'm not positive, but I think that's what it's rated for. So, but I should be good. Like I said, I put Augie in because it's cold. I'm going to be running this. I'm going to be running the test for a little bit longer. But for quick setup and emergency situations, this works pretty good. It's swaying a little bit in the wind, but not bad. It's easy enough to rotate around. And I can actually see the signal increase or decrease on the radio as I'm rotating the mast, which is pretty cool. You know, it'd be great to have some type of wind windbreak right now, because the wind is what's really getting to me. It's not really the cold, it's the wind. When the wind blows, man, I can really feel that coming through. My clothes here is it's thick and it's padded, but it's not really windproof. I mean, I can feel the wind come through here. I would love to get like a teepee type hut tent and stuff like that. I wonder if you could run this through the top of a teepee. You know, some of the teepees have an open roof. You could run this mast up through the top of the roof and rotate it around something. But yeah, so looks good. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my suffering. This is Tango Oscar Mike 73. Take care and stay warm.
Tango Oscar Mike